Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Darla Lucian of Darla Lucian Studios. I want to thank you for joining me today. We are going to be diving into this book. This is my December daily journal, and it's starting to get fat because I'm starting to tuck extra ideas in and extra paraphernalia that I know I want to put in there. Anyway, before we get going, I'd like you to like my video and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to know when the next video is coming out. I'm trying to be a little bit more regular about them nowadays. And definitely make a comment. I love hearing your comments. It's really important to me to know what it is that you're looking for. And of course, I just love interacting with you guys. Share with anybody that you know would be interested in it, what it is that we are doing. So before we get started today, I just want to let you know that I did a couple of pages off camera unintentionally. What ended up happening is I thought I was recording, and guess what? I was not recording. So I ended up doing a couple of pages. So I'm just going to show you to kind of catch you up to where I'm at. So of course you remember us doing these together. And Rachel is here with me today so she can make her comments about what she likes about these.
That's so pretty.
You like this one? Feel this. It's velvet. Not feel nice?
Oh, yeah.
And then like the little tree there, I like that. So cute, right?
Where did you get that stamp? Oh, I see it.
So that pulls right out like that.
No.
Isn't that
They're
gorgeous?
so cute.
Oh yes, this is the one where I'm talking about where you got your shots. See? And I put your aftercare immunization in there and everything. Isn't this guy makes me think of Maple? What do you think? Yeah, he's pretty cute.
Nod.
Maple is Rachel's very favorite stuffy right
I
now.
will go bring him. He's a little
Okay, and then we did this one together, and I've got the writing in now. And this one too, I have writing on every one of these cards, and I've just written a number.
Here's Maple.
There's Maple. This is Rachel's favorite specialist stuffy right now. Hi everyone. Just in case you didn't know, I am a stuffy grandmother. Anyway, so because I have a whole bunch of little pieces for journaling on this one, I just numbered them. So each one has a number.
Oh, that one's so pretty.
And so they can all tuck in. There's notes everywhere.
Ooh, I like that.
Here's where I talk about Vaden making up his own joke. What do you get when you put food coloring on a polar bear? Blueberries. And I put a note. Rachel's favorite stuffy is Maple, a polar bear. And she was working with blue food coloring. This is how the joke came to be, I think. And everyone except Rachel found that one funny. So then, I was just telling Vaden's joke about the blueberries.
Oh.
Yeah, if you put food coloring on a polar bear, you get blueberries. All right, so then here is I did the writing on the back there, and I just added a few little stickers.
I like those little corners.
This isn't as difficult normally. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I think it's just because I was on camera. So this is where I got that little tree from on the front. See?
The little stamps.
It's die cut, actually.
Yeah, sorry, I thought those.
And then, so it's same thing on this page, on the 5. So we had just a lot to say. So, I mean, I used all of this, but then I also added about this. Was talking a little bit about our town does a special event every first Saturday of December called Country Christmas, except not this year. So I just wanted to talk about kind of like, you know, that we normally did it here. All right, so then I think this one was the last one we did together. Or maybe this is, oh, you know what? I think I did these ones. These are the ones I did off camera, actually. And this one. And I really like how this one turned out. So I did a kind of an overall, I didn't have as much to say about the 6th. This was a Sunday. And so I ended up using, this is kind of shiny surface cardstock, and I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to write on it, but I actually could write on it just fine.
Oh yeah, and that's
there's
the sticker I magically got off of that.
The stamp that Rachel got off of one of the Christmas cards we received. and it just was so Christmassy, we thought it was perfect. So this slides in here, and I like how that looks. And so because this I needed to put this on this side because this is wrapping paper, I just tucked the ribbon up in between. All right, so that brings us to today. Now, I drew and cut out this tree.
Oh, you drew and cut it out? Oh my gosh, you're so good at that.
Thank you. Boy, sometimes it really feels good to have an audience in person. All right, so what my plan was is that I was thinking, I like actually the 7 right on there. I'm really liking that. And then I have this little postcard vellum that I thought I would make like a flip. Maybe I'll make a top flip. So it turns over and then it flips up kind of thing. And I was going to glue this straight down. At first I was thinking I would write on the back, but I think I want to actually just glue this straight down and then do the writing on here. So this one is this little angel, and I thought she would look cute with a backing of this red.
She does.
And it kind of give her a little bit of glitter because this page has just a little hint of glitter there. So let's glue this down and start with this.
Before you keep doing that, what if you put this right there?
Oh, let's see. What would that look like up there?
Doesn't look too bad.
A little deer in the... You know what? That's a great idea. Let's do that right now before we forget. Isn't that cute?
Yes.
Sure, that's totally adorable. All right. Oh, I am losing my thing on the other side. Okay, so let's glue these down. Let's get moving. Rachel, can you double check to make sure I'm still recording? Because I am seriously paranoid about that now.
No, you're still recording.
Yay! I had such a great talk with you guys yesterday and you totally missed out on it. Ugh.
Yeah, Mama.
Technology.
Mama was so furious.
I was furious with myself and I was furious with my phone. I was like, why didn't I just check it a couple times? But usually I'm like getting right into the crafting, and so then good luck getting my attention for anything else. All right. So I actually did line the sticker that I put on top with book page because I wanted to be able to flip it out and write on the back, but then I realized it really wouldn't give me that much writing space, and I liked the idea of having it down better because I couldn't see a natural place for it to fold out from. And then I thought, oh, maybe I could use it as a tuck spot, but again, with all these little branches sticking out, it really does not lend itself to doing that.
Just from curiosity, are you just gonna
Just stick it down.
But then with this, you won't get to see the beautiful tree.
What do you mean you won't be able to see the beautiful tree? I'm not putting this on. I'm just putting this behind, just a little bit of this. Right?
Oh.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Now it makes more sense.
Oh, okay.
So you're covering up the tree, but it's so beautiful.
I'm not covering up the whole tree. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Ooh,
That would be a bad idea.
What if we were to decorate the tree?
Well, this tree is kind of a natural tree, so I was kind of trying to mimic that. But, possibly. We'll not rule it out. How about that? Alright, so is this the right shape now? Yeah, pretty good. Alright, so let's glue top to bottom again. Oh, we haven't actually decided where we want to put this other guy. Maybe we should do that before we do anything else.
I'm so happy I thought putting that reindeer where it would be. Because like, it has like the green at the edge, so it looks like
yeah, and there's trees and stuff. That's right, exactly. Yeah, it looks really pretty there. So that's a great idea. Should we put this guy here to balance that? I think so.
Yeah.
I like that in the very first spot I put it. That doesn't often happen. But I guess sometimes you just have these things stuck in your head. Today might go a little more quickly than I thought. All right. So there we go. So this side is very, very easy. So I'm actually thinking about, like, instead of having the lines of the writing going this way, I was actually thinking about writing this way, up and down.
Ah, yeah.
Just to kind of highlight the shape of the tree more. And because it would be easier to just have the lines coming straight up rather than having the lines cut in half all the time, I thought.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or you can just, like, write and then you just stop at one part.
So again, like there's not as much writing space on this one. You could write over here and over here. So I am perfectly fine with sticking this down. But with what should we do? Should we do a hinge? We could do a hinge.
What's a hinge? Is it like...
You don't know what a hinge is. All right, well, let's do one just so we can show you. Oh, you know what? This is the perfect size right here. Okay, where is my little zip zipper?
Is it like a bend the paper and then it can like...
That's right.
Glue it on the other side?
Yeah.
Ah.
You probably have seen me do things like this before.
Yeah, I have. I just didn't know what you were going to do and what it was called.
All right, so now that I have a little piece cut, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my embossing tool.
You're still recording.
Thank you. Use my embossing tool to create a little seam there. I'm not cutting it, I'm just folding it. And the embossing tool just allows to make a better crease. Alright, so I actually probably don't need as much as I have here. But, you know what? I am going to take some of that off. That's just too big.
Might be asking a lot here, but what if you were to fussy cut this and put it on the tree?
That is asking way too much.
What?
I could give you a spare scrap and see how much fussy cutting you're interested in.
I mean, like, look at this. She could just fussy cut this. I know my mom. I so know her.
So funny. Alright.
But I do know you.
No, it's true. You do know me, and I do like fussy cutting some things. That's true. Alright, so I do like how that looks. Like that. I don't mind that at all. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
And so because this is vellum, I am going to be, and because this is, well, it's not that shiny, but because it's going to be used as a hinge, I am going to use tacky glue. So I'm going to put tacky glue on the green half on one side and the white half on the other side.
Oh.
So,
wait,
first the green.
So the green is going to be...
the part that sticks down on the page. And we're going to put it right where I had it lined up before. Like so. Alright. And now, we're going to put glue on this half, the white half. And we are going to tuck this in to the fold and then stick this down right on top. Oh, there's some sticky stuff coming out. Alright, perfect. So, and that is all I wanted to do for day 7. That's really, really simple. So then I was planning on leaving my page that's in the center here. This is from the Christmas Ideals, and I mean, it's just so cute. I have the little snowflake sequins for the little tie ends of my signature. This is just bound with embroidery. Oh yes, isn't that nice? It's bound with embroidery floss. I have all of the books are bound like this that I've created for my Christmas 2020 collection. My Baker's Dozen, there's a link down below for my Etsy store where the other ones are for sale, and I did my Baker's Dozen, which was 13, and this is the Ace of Diamonds, the first one, and then the other ones are there for sale, or whatever's left there. There's also a YouTube video link that shows the flip through of the journal, so you can get a better look at what some of the other ones look like. So they're all like that. All the very first signature is bound with the red embroidery floss, and then the second signature is bound with green. I find embroidery floss to be, it binds books really well because it's quite strong, but it's slippery, and it's still decorative, which is, you know, everything we're looking for. All right, and I don't mind leaving this like this for now because I'm not sure how much writing I want to do. And then so for 8, and look at this card, like it has such great art all over. I mean, it's wonderful. All right, so I am making a gusseted pocket, which means that instead of just gluing straight down on like like having a piece of paper like this and then just gluing on 3 sides and then sticking it down. I'm going to fold these flaps in. I've reinforced the top. I'm going to just put glue down on here and here and here, and then it's going to allow it to have a little more space so you can stuff the pocket a little better. But first, we're going to glue down. We are going to glue down this background. Okay.
My fingers have eczema and they feel so much better because they're cold.
I know, I'm so thirsty when I do this. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I might glue down on here, on the paper, and then stick this down on.
You know, this reminds me so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm
of
gonna
my
do.
little not wardrobe, but where my clothes is. Because this thing can come off.
Okay. All right, so you can go grab yourself some brekkie, and then you can come back and you can see when I'm all done, all right?
Okay.
Thank you. Alrighty. Just getting a little distracted. Okay. I get along the edge, put a bead along the edge, and then this is kind of where it was. And the wrapping paper really helps with the grid, really helps to be able to put the glue down properly, but I mean, I love it just even for wrapping. I love the stuff with the grids because it makes it so much easier. I find this is one of my favorite wrapping papers that we have. It's not exactly a traditional Christmas color since it's the blue, but you know me, I think any color is a Christmas color. Just depends on how much glitter you put on it. Oh, not quite lined up. That's okay. It's super sticky now. Okay, now we need to come out this way just a minute. A smidge in. Come on. To there. I want it to be more on the edge to support the edge than at the spine. We don't need extra stuff at the spine. What we do not need is all the extra glue at the spine either, which is going to glue my book shut on me. Alright. For some reason a big goober came out right there. That's the official phrase, goober. Okay. Alright, so then I'm going to glue down the pocket next. And again, because the pocket is going to see some serious use, we're going to use tacky glue on this baby too. Around the edges of each flap. Okay. Let's try sticking this down. I'm going to use the lines of the paper underneath as kind of guidelines to help me try to keep it straight. It's always nice when you can use what's there, the pattern that's there to help with straightness. So then I just grabbed, this was a piece of a card, and so it has writing on the back, so I'm going to have to do something about that. And this one was just a sticker that I kind of layered, and I used some of that red like I used behind the angel, and it has already good writing space on the back, so that's good. So I'm going to just tuck that away. I was actually thinking I might put this just on there, but maybe we need to mat it with something first. And then I was just going to stick this little scrap here with, I don't think this has a direction, with the 8 on. We can do that right now, and then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with this piece. Alright. We could put like coffee dyed paper on the back, or lined paper, or just even more neutral scrap could also work actually. I have a really pretty one that might work. Alrighty. There There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe this one, I'm just seeing it poking out. That would work just fine to cover the back. And then I had a lot of fun rereading some of these cards, but you know, it's interesting how I don't know, like if you don't use something, it is, I'm just gonna put these on the side so that I can line them up easier. Oh, I should line up this side maybe. Maybe. Not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, the cards and things take up so much space. I mean, where are you going to store all these things all the time? And I know lots of people think of Christmas cards a bit as a thing of the past. I still like receiving Christmas cards. I only got one so far this year, and that's kind of sad. Of course, I haven't actually sent my Christmas cards out yet either, so perhaps that isn't so uncommon then. Okay. Alright, so that's lined. So now I'll be able to write on the back of that what happened on the 9th. Look at that. That looks great. Okay, so what are we going to do with this one? So we have kind of muted colors here. And he's kind of an interesting color. But on the other hand, maybe we should do the opposite. Maybe like that. I don't know. That's an option. I'm not totally sold on it. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let me get these stickers out of the way. Let's see here. I'm looking through so many sheets here of different kinds of things. There's this that's similar. You guys, I'm recording. What if we did it the opposite direction? Oh, actually, I kind of like that a lot. All right, let's do that. About there. Go down that white line. You know, it's always so handy when you can use, like I was saying earlier, the pattern that's actually right there. And this, I think, came as part of that collection, that paper collection. You know how they release things that kind of coordinate together. And that's always super handy to be able to... Wow, that gets rid of the flowers thingy completely. But that's not bad, necessarily. Okay. Yeah. Don't like this one as much as I like this one. Okay, so let's start top down. Again, I'm going to use the pattern to help me line up. So it looks like we can go from black to black line. There we go. Oh, there's just this little tail stuck on there. Okay, and now we're gluing paper to paper, so glue stick, a lot of glue stick granted, but glue stick will be sufficient. I always try to use glue stick where I can because it's more inexpensive, and it dries faster too, which also allows the paper not to warp as much. So I just try to do that when I can. Okay, so there we are. So just looking kind of back to the ones that you guys hadn't seen. So these are the ones that I had done off camera with this card that pulls out. And then we did the Christmas tree on here, and we added a few little sticker thingies on, and we made this little flip out. We left our page there, and those pages to be written on and journaled on, and then we just tuck this tag in and lined the back of that one. All right, well, that's a pretty good day's work, I think. So you guys take care. I hope you're enjoying the holiday season, and that you're getting to your December dailies too. I feel like I'm starting to catch up a little bit, which is always good. I've been trying to write as I've been doing this all the way along, just so that I don't have a whole huge writing project at the end, because that can be a little overwhelming. But thank you so much for joining me, and hi, and we will just catch you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.